Before we start, make sure you hit that subscribe button right now and turn on notifications, because today we're about to uncover the story of a South African coin that has left collectors speechless. This isn't just any piece of metal. It's a small circle of history, a symbol of change, and for some lucky people, a treasure that could be worth more than $7,000 today. Now, if you're a man who remembers the 90s, the music, the cars, the politics, the world changing faster than ever, you'll remember how 1995 was a year that carried a special energy. It was the year South Africa stood tall on the world stage, the year unity felt possible, the year sport turned into a symbol of nationhood. And tucked quietly within that same year was the birth of a humble coin that would later gain a reputation no one saw coming. The 5 Rand of 1995. At first glance, it looks ordinary. Nickel-plated copper, about the size of a thumbprint, nothing too flashy. You might have had a few of them jingling in your pocket back then, maybe used one to buy a cup of tea, maybe dropped one in a till and forgot about it. But what makes this particular 5 Rand coin so special isn't just its metal. It's the moment in time it represents. Picture South Africa in 1995. The country had just emerged from decades of struggle. Nelson Mandela was president, hope was real, and the Springboks, led by Francois Pienaar, lifted the Rugby World Cup trophy. The entire nation celebrated together for the first time. That unity, that pride, that new dawn, it all found its way into every symbol the country produced that year, including its coins. The 1995 5 Rand was introduced to mark that new era. On the obverse side, it carried the proud coat of arms of South Africa, a design that had been around for years but now carried a deeper meaning: resilience, history, and rebirth. On the reverse side, a charging black wildebeest captured in motion, the embodiment of strength and endurance. That animal, known for its stamina, became the perfect metaphor for a country that had endured everything and kept running forward. But here's where the story takes a twist. Most people never paid attention to this coin beyond its face value. It was, after all, just 5 Rand. But coin collectors, numismatists, and sharp-eyed enthusiasts noticed that not all 1995 coins were the same. Some bore subtle variations, differences in strike, in finish, in the details of the wildebeest, even in the lettering. These were not errors, exactly, but slight differences that over time turned a simple coin into a rare collectible. And then came the scarcity factor. You see, many of these coins went into circulation and suffered the wear and tear of daily life. Few remained in mint condition. Even fewer were kept untouched, sealed away, or preserved in coin collections. The result? What was once a common coin became incredibly rare, especially the versions struck with precision and in brilliant uncirculated quality. Now imagine holding one of those in your hand. That cold metallic surface, that faint glimmer under the light. It's not just a coin anymore. It's a story frozen in time. A symbol of 1995, of Mandela's South Africa, of hope and pride and perseverance. And for collectors, it's a piece of history they're willing to pay big money for. Many men of your generation might even have one tucked away without realizing it. Maybe it's in an old wallet, an old tin box of coins in the cupboard, or a drawer that hasn't been opened in years. Think about it. How many times have we dismissed old coins as nothing but pocket change? Yet today, the same coin that once bought a loaf of bread could be worth a small fortune. The design itself holds incredible craftsmanship. The wildebeest isn't just running. It's captured mid-stride, muscles taut, mane flying, power in every curve. The engraver, under the South African mint, intended it to represent movement, progress, and national spirit. That's why collectors across the world are drawn to it, not just for rarity, but for meaning. It's one of those coins where art, history, and emotion collide. Over the years, stories have circulated of people finding this coin unexpectedly, in old collections, in estate boxes, even in coin jars at home, only to later discover that it was worth thousands. And what's even more fascinating is that this coin's rise in value didn't happen overnight. It took decades for the market to recognize just how few pristine examples remained. That scarcity, combined with nostalgia and symbolism, pushed the value sky high. Think of it this way. Every coin tells a story, but only a few tell it so powerfully that collectors around the world compete for them. The 1995 5 Rand is one of those. It represents a year that changed a nation and a generation that witnessed transformation. And now, that memory has a price, a serious one. So, for those of you watching who lived through those days, this isn't just about money. It's about remembering where we came from. It's about that first sense of pride in a united South Africa. That moment when sport brought people together, when coins and flags and faces all carried a sense of possibility. This coin is a relic of that feeling. You might even say it's more than metal. It's emotion minted into copper and nickel. When you hold it, you hold a piece of 1995 itself. You hold the echoes of stadium cheers, the voice of Mandela saying, "One team, one nation," and the quiet pride of a people rebuilding their identity. That's what makes collectors chase it. Not just value, but storied. So before you toss your old coins aside, take another look. That small 1995 5 Rand could be something truly extraordinary. Check the details, the condition, the shine. Because if you've got the right one, the version preserved in near-perfect shape, the coin that still gleams as if it were struck yesterday, you could be holding a treasure far greater than its original worth. And now comes the part you've been waiting for. The value. The 1995 5 Rand coin, depending on its condition and rarity, has fetched astonishing prices from collectors worldwide. And the finest examples, the ones in immaculate, uncirculated state, have reached values as high as $7,700. Yes, that's right. A coin that once slipped unnoticed through people's hands is now valued at up to $700. So, if you've still got a jar of coins from the past, don't ignore it. Take a second look, because history has a funny way of rewarding those who pay attention. And this little piece of 1995, this small symbol of South Africa's rebirth, just might turn out to be the most valuable coin you ever owned. And before you go, remember, stories like these are just the beginning. So hit that subscribe button, because next time, we'll uncover another hidden treasure that might just be sitting right under your nose.